Will work on the San Juan, by the way. It will work. So let's go wrapping up back up on itself. And I will let up a little bit as I'm going back over to give it volume. So I'm letting up on the stretching going back up. But as you can see, if I really wanted to, I can make this pretty skinny if I wanted it to. But if you ever see bugs on the San Juan, a lot of them are pretty skinny bugs. They really are, you know. I mean, most Betases most of them look kind of like that. Most of them.
Wow.
Most of them look like that. And then if you look at a black fly, it kind of looks like that too. When it lands on your boot and stuff, you know, they kind of look like that too. You seen that Betas I tied, right? The little legs and tails.
I'm pretty sure I've tied them with you.
Probably.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and cut this off. That's a common Betas on the San Juan. So again here, I'm going to go ahead and whip finish just one time. Now if you have a half hitch tool, this doesn't got a hole, so I can't do a half hitch thing here with this. That's why I'm doing a whip finish, and I'm too lazy to put a half hitch tool in there. I could just use this, you know, so I'm just doing one. Because that's what a half hitch would do anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. And then now what I'm doing is I'm going to cut, like I said, about an inch of this thing. And I love these little pointy tweezers because I can get itty bitty tiny things with it, you know. So again here, I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half, pinch it up, come around, capture it right where I've tied in that half hitch. There it is. Make it go. Sometimes you can control where you want it to go just by rewrapping it. So I made it stand up more. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that rubber leg stuff. And now this one's black and I want it to lighten it up a little bit. That's why I'm using gray and purple. But they sell different colors of UV flash and different color of this legs. As you can see, there's black and I have brown and green and every other color you could think of. So it's just depending what you think will be the difference in that fly, you know, activating these fish. So again, I'm going to hold it like this with loose wraps. I'm going to take right up against that other wing, by the way. Loose wraps, not tight at all. And it's going to turn on you a little bit sometimes. Then I'm going to come the opposite way, like that. Kind of like an X. Tighten it like an X, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and push these back like that. Pull them back like that. And I'm going to wrap onto those rubber legs a little bit. And they're not rubber legs anymore, they're wings. Because that's what we're going to make them into, right?
Yeah.
So there they are.
This guy will use grocery bags to tie flies with.
Yeah, I do.
Anything that works for any purpose.
Right? Anything. If it's a garbage bag and it works, that's like some of the wings on these bugs are garbage bags, you know? It works, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull some of this guy out of here, this black super fine. And go ahead. So I'll go ahead and spin it onto the thread way down here because I can slide it up like that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm just going to go ahead and start wrapping right on that wing. Put a little bit more. I always start off with a little bit because you can always add, but you can't, it's hard to take off, right? It's a pain to take off. It's dubbing, God, you know, and then you're here ripping it. And then sometimes you rip your whole fly up trying to do it, you know. But let me go ahead and finish him up. Okay. Yeah, these little guys, they kill it on the San Juan in the summertime. I haven't fished them in the wintertime. In the summertime, woo, these little pupas all over the braids. They just eat it up. And they like that green one over there a lot. The only difference between this and that green one right there is it's green microtubing. That's the only difference. Everything else is essentially the same thing. So let's go ahead and cut this a little bit past the body, right there. And we'll just fold these back and cut them a little. I try to cut them at the same time, but sometimes. There we go.
Cool.
There's another. I'm just tying those pupas now.
It's a lot faster than I tie them.
I'm explaining it too, but